Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Av and welcome to the block. And we gotta talk about Eida in Boruto Vortex chapter 5 because she not as invincible as we thought she was in the beginning when she first pulled up. You feel me? After this chapter, we finally got some weaknesses on Eida's Senrigan. What she can't do, what she can do. And I'm not gonna lie, this was one of my favorite parts of the new chapter, having her get found out by the bug Shinju when she was trying to use her Senrigan on what I'm calling the Shin 4. Those 4 Shinju, I call them the Shin 4 because it's easier and I think it's nice on the ears, you feel me? But that's besides the point. I wanted to make a video on this because this is going to be a problem for Eida and for the Leaf Village as a whole. But before we get into that, and if you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Be sure to hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and turn on notifications to be alerted whenever new video goes live. Come on, man, support your boys, support the gang. Join the socials with the links in the description in the about section of my YouTube channel. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. So in Boruto Vortex chapter 5, we end up seeing a conversation between the Shin 4 on what their identities are, their new targets, who they're going to be going after. And in this conversation, Eida actually starts using her Senrigan. She's with Daemon at some restaurant, you feel me? She confident, she enjoying herself. She got her drink, you feel me? She got her boba tea or whatever. And she looking at this conversation and she's kind of shook because the main Shinju, Jura, starts to talk about how his target is Naruto and she's kind of like questioning what's going on. But then when we start to see more of the conversation go on, a little more time passes, we end up seeing Eida looking with her Senrigan and she's checking out Bug and what's going on. And then while Eida is questioning their motives, how they're dealing with this, and who their identities are after learning, like, okay, so after the people who got bit, they ended up turning into these Shinju. The bug Shinju ends up looking over in Eida's direction and on some godlike type shit just kind of walks up to her and looks her dead in her eyes, you feel me?
Reel it in before I keel-haul ya! Oh no.
And I saw this and I saw Eida's reaction to it and I lost my mind, you feel me? Y'all probably, if you didn't see my reaction, my initial reaction to the Boruto chapter or the spoilers, go check out my last video that I just posted. I had a nice little reaction to this moment in the chapter, but he looks her dead in her eyes and she gets so shook like we haven't seen in a long time since the end of the Boruto Naruto Next Generations manga. So she's kind of like, this dude can sense me. And for the first time, we've actually seen somebody be able to sense Eida while she's using the Senrigan, because we know that the way it's perceived for her is that it's like her consciousness jumps to wherever she's looking at. So for them to be able to see this is crazy to me, because it wasn't all of them. I'm assuming, right? I'm assuming that not just Bug, but the rest of them can also do this too, which is important, because if they can do this, and if Bug is the one person that can really make Eida scared like how she was, to the point where she got to drop her drink using her Senrigan, then this could be a problem, because now Eida is gonna not use her Senrigan, or possibly won't use her Senrigan to look on what they're doing anymore, because if she's unable to stick through because of how intimidating these new Shinju are, especially since they're the first people that I'm assuming she's ever experienced since her while she's using it, she's not going to use it. She's not going to want to use it. So if we can't see what they're doing, what the Shin 4 are doing, then how are we going to be able to prepare for whatever they do whenever they come to attack us? Because all of their targets besides Naruto are all in the Leaf Village. So now we're starting to get closer to that point where the Leaf Village is destroyed, and we get to that point in the series where Boruto and Kawaki start to face off on the Hokage monument on Naruto's face. But before that, obviously we need to have the village be destroyed first. So if Eida can't predict this, if Eida can't tell us what they're doing, where they are, where they're going, if Shikamaru was to ask Sai or anybody else was to ask her what's going on with these new claw grimes, then we're in for a lot of trouble, because we're not going to be able to prepare ourselves. We may have the power to be able to fight them, even though Boruto did struggle a little bit against all of them, considering it wasn't a 1v1 though. It was him versus 3 of them. So I can understand where the struggle comes in. But at the end of the day, they're going to be coming for us soon. They're going to be coming for our heads. And if we're not ready for it, then I can see a situation where lots of damage ends up happening to not only the people in the Leaf, but the Leaf Village itself. So this is going to be a problem. Daemon is strong. Daemon's going to protect Eida. But considering how strong these claw grimes are, the Shin 4 showing us that they are, I'm assuming that they could probably take Daemon on in a fight, especially if his reflectability isn't in play. So if that's the case, it's going to be bad for Eida, yo. It's going to be bad for us. So we got to be careful. We got to watch out for that. That's something that we're going to really have to keep our eyes on in the next chapter. And in the coming chapters, if Eida's going to be able to comply with Shikamaru and them, if they ask her to look on what they're doing. So if they can sense Eida when she's using her Senrigan and prevent her from actually, getting any details or any information on what they're doing, then yeah, it's gonna be bad for us. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section below. It's been your boy Av. Welcome to the block, and I'll see y'all in the next video.